Okay, not sure what happened. I was streaming, but it didn't seem to be running, so it looks like it is now. Okay, we're working on the Rolodex. I did some changes. I've got the delete modal working. It looks terrible at the moment, but we're going to fix that up later. We can go here, we can go delete. Do you want to delete this contact? Yes. Delete, no, delete, cancel. But it's not actually doing anything yet. So that's next. We've got to find out why that is. So let's step through it. We have our handle key. So we press delete, we return a delete message, some delete message, confirm or cancel. Then in our update, we get our message and we cast it to an app message, a some app message. So we're sending a confirm delete back to the main app. So if we go back to the main app, and we're handling our messages down here, we get a confirm delete. We should be getting the contact ID, deleting it from the database, all this sort of stuff. So before we do anything, let's add a trace message here. Received application message to confirm delete. And we'll see if we get that. Import that. We'll just see if we have any other tracing because I want to remove it. Okay, we have starting log. We can leave that one. We have, add contact. That's fine. We don't want to in draw because that's going to happen every frame. So let's delete that one. And then we'll open up a new tab. We'll do tail. Actually, let's just check our other tab. Tail. Where is the log going to be written to? Maybe it's in local. Share Rolodex. That's the DB. Let's check. If we have a look at the main app, we initialize the trace. Let's check this. Temp Rolodex log. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so we run it, start our log, let's hit our delete. We hit no, delete, yes. Okay, so we are getting the message. Let's delete this code. Okay, we're getting a contact ID. Let's see if we actually get it. So we'll have a look in this function. Oh, let's go here. Deleting contact with ID. Beautiful. Delete. Yes. Okay. So we are getting a contact. Okay, then we're actually calling delete contact, which is actually doing the delete. So if we get to here, we successfully deleted it. So we're going to say that. Delete. Yes. Okay. It should be out of the database. Okay, so let's have a look. We delete. That's weird. Let's zoom into this. So we're calling delete from contacts where ID equals. Maybe we're passing in an ID with nothing, like it doesn't exist. And it's not throwing an error. It's just because we're on a where clause, it just doesn't delete it. Let me just copy this. It seems my contact is not being deleted, even though I am hitting the log message. Let's see how we go here. Let's quit this one. Let's switch this one to another tab actually. Let's see, Windows, move that to number 3. I might move this one to number 3 as well. Oh, looks like it's stuck in a delete in a loop. That's annoying. Okay, let's bring up. I don't understand what's going on. Let's chat GPT it. Okay, just a moment. Okay, we're gonna ask, I'm having issue with delete the contact is not being deleted. This is my message handling. So let's give it the context of the update here. Also, let's give it, this is the delete contact method. Oops. What happened there? Method on the DB. Let's go to that. Oops, undo that. Go to definition. I can see the deleted contact with ID. In the logs, but the contact doesn't disappear. Let me know if you need to see any other function. Don't guess about code you haven't been given. Oops, can't type. Given. Let's see what it says with that. Actually, let's just check something. Maybe it is being deleted. Okay, top one is abiding discussion. If I go delete, yes, and then quit, and then go back in again, it's gone. Okay, okay, that gives us what the issue is. So the issue is not that it's not being deleted, it's that we have a problem not refreshing the list correctly. So let's have a look at, so go back to here. So update filter, what does that do? It filters all contacts, but doesn't load all contacts. We probably want to delete from all contacts when we delete from the let's check DB, what DB does at the start. DB, so if I open init schema seed and we have load. Okay, so maybe I recall load contacts. Or even better, maybe we just delete it from our. We don't need to retrieve again. We've successfully deleted from the database. Okay, if we get to here, we've successfully deleted from the database. So we just need to go self dot all contacts. I think I might be storing it in two places. Let's double check that. Let's just comment that out for a moment. Okay, so we have a selected contact, we have all contacts, we have browse. Let me just check that. Ah, yes, we have all contacts there. So, which one is being used? That's the question. We have to look at both. It's in both. It doesn't need to be in both. I think if we delete it from here, let's just see if it's going to compile now. No. Let's go to bacon. Okay, that works. So I wasn't really using that anywhere. So I should go self.browse dot delete contact with ID, because it can then delete its so it gets deleted from the database and it gets deleted. I want to keep this message handling quite small, so we might chuck it up here. Ideally, we need the contact ID, and we got to pass that to, I think ideally, we want to just call something like yeah, even to put it in here is going to be messy. Let's put it up here, and we're going to go pub fn delete contact, delete selected contact. And what we're going to do is we're just going to call if let some contact equals self.selected contact. I don't need a clone. Then we're going to call self.browse.delete contact, and we're going to pass the ID. And then we're going to So let's go to here. And we're going to delete contact. That'll remove it. And then we also need to delete it from the database. It doesn't have it in the database. It doesn't have access to the database. Maybe we'll try to delete it from the database first. So if we come up here and we go match that. Okay. Delete that. Paste it here. Self-mode browse, update filter. Set error. Okay. So confirm delete will be delete select a contact like that. And then none. Missed an arrow up here. We get that. There we go. So we go self-delete, select a contact, and that should work. Let's try it. Let me go here, add interest fan, delete, yes, yes, no, okay, it's not working anymore. Okay, let's have a look. I think selected contact is never set. Select contact should be whenever we move the arrows. It should also be whenever we first load. Um, um, got to think about this. I'm pretty sure that's the issue. How can we check? When we're in the delete up here, we're just gonna info. It's cargo run, and then do delete, yes, quit, and then we tail log. Yeah, select a contact, none. Okay, let's check on the browse drawer. It's a contact list drawer actually. Like, how do we determine which one to highlight? Self.selected index. So it maintains a selected index. Anytime that selected index changes, I need to send a message. So yeah, so anytime I send one of these, instead of returning none, I need to return return at message select contact. Option, so it should be sum delete and that works. I need a like a get selected function. Yeah, let's add it to here. Okay, we need to go self dot get selected contact. Okay. If let some get selected contact. No. Mess that up. If let some contact equals something like that. Okay, we are cloning it or returning num. We should wrap it in an app message. And then we can return an option app message. Okay, then we can return select contact. Okay, now when we get down here, we can go return self dot get selected contacts like that. Delete, delete, delete. I think we can dispense with that, and then we can do the same thing. We can put that at the end of the match. Paste, delete, and we don't need the return because we can just do that like that. So anytime we change the list, we send that message and we get the selected contact, but we need to do that at the start as well. So if when we first load the list, at the very start, we should set the selected contacts to be we have browse. We are passing the contacts, and then we need to go browse dot get selected contact. Let's I don't think we should have this here either. Sort of duplicating the behavior of the nested one. Yeah, okay, we need to go contact list. This one won't wrap it. Okay, so this is like the okay, this is gonna get a option contact. And we're gonna go and return we're just gonna return a contact. Some map message contact. Okay, so we go match. Okay, what do we got now? Ah, here we have that line we added. Delete that. Ah, yeah. So selected contact should be browse dot contact lists dot get selected contact. There we go. So now let's try it. So we're going to run it. Let's quit bacon. Let's follow the log file. And let's see if we can delete. Yes. Hey, it worked. Delete. Yes. Okay. Delete. Okay, it's trying to delete the same one over and over again, even though it doesn't exist anymore. Probably because... Oh, I think I know what it is. It's probably because we are the selected index. Oh, we're not updating the selected item after we delete. When we do this update filter, we probably want to re-up. Oh yeah, anytime we set this selected index to 0, we then need to, it's got to mute self. We really want to return a message. We can just manually set it here. What are we in the app? Yes, self.selected contact equals self dot browse dot contact. There we go. That should do it. Delete, yes, delete, yes, delete, yes, delete, yes. Beautiful, it's working. And nice. When we're quitting, we're getting the selected item though, which is not correct. What is that? If we have a contact selected, if run app returns a selected contact, then we're gonna display it. Selected, let's see, run app, returning result option contact. So we only want to do that we're returning app selected contact. So we're looking at should quit. So before we set should quit, we should clear it, right? Yeah, anytime I quit here, so if I go, yeah, if we do that, then we clear, and then we run, and then even if we delete a couple, and then we quit, yeah, we got none selected. Perfect. Cool. So delete function's working. Let's push those changes up. Cool, and we might call it a night. Thanks for stopping by.